Could the jockey on the second have done any more, Wayne Lord?
I think he done everything he could, Wayne. You know what I mean? It's always nice to see your stablemate coming alongside you there. As I said, I think Wayne's one handled the track really, really well. And as Ryan says, his one, when he got to the front, leaned in a little bit, still a bit green.
Did Will not have the advantage of the rail though?
She did, and that is a help. But there's a little bump there, but I'd hardly think they'll. I don't think there'll be any stewards inquiry or anything like that. I think the best filly won today, and she will be the best filly. But Wayne's one handled Epsom, especially that last furlong and a half, better than Ryan's.
Talking of handling Epsom, Desert Flower looked a little uncomfortable.
I don't think she handled the track at all. She was in a perfect spot. Coming down the hill, William was just starting to get off her. When you're pushing it there before the turn in, you're in trouble.
She's had some good horses to look after over the years.
When you see Siobhan at the races, you know you're in trouble. She always seems to lead. It's like Davy leading the colts. She leads most of the fillies, and she's a great girl. You know, she loves her horses, and hey, it does help to have those people looking after those good horses.
So just to summarise on Desert Flower, for what Francesca asked you, it was the track rather than the trip.
I think she stayed, because looking at her the last furlong, I just knew she wouldn't stay like those two in front. She stayed, she beat the rest of them, but those two good, strong stayers were up on the van. She just didn't handle the track out. You could try 1.5 miles again, but she's probably 1.25 miles filly, really.
And you changed your mind and went with these guys. It's almost, how would I describe this? Brilliantly boring, I suppose, almost brilliantly predictable.
When you see Jan Bruegel, what he did, I just got the feeling that Aidan has these horses chiming. He knows the system. He knows how to get them here. He's done it 10 times before. So these horses go through a system to get them here, that they all rock up on the day, ready to run 1.5 miles, faster than anybody else. And I just got that feeling today. They were just going to. I knew it was going to happen.
One of the most remarkable things is you getting everyone in for these photos. You've got to be proud of that achievement. You do it every time.
It's important. Like, obviously, when you look back, it's the people that are here, and it ages the pictures for everybody, you know, so it's incredible for everybody. When everyone is here, we're just so grateful, you know. So
well, the pictures that you're involved with age so well, Aidan, and another magnificent result, a 1-2 in the Oaks. Talk me through your emotions and your thoughts through the race as it developed.
Yeah, no, delighted with this filly. Brett is riding her out. Eric Chan had been riding out before that. Rachel rides on her work. Jamie's in charge of it with Trevor. Siobhan led her up. And so many people and all the team around her, so grateful to everybody, really. She's very classy filly. She was just ready to run in Chester, just barely made it. She made abnormal improvement from Chester, which we thought we could see it, and it was all class rather than stamina or fitness. It just started, a lot of class started coming. But no, delighted with her. She's very classy. Ryan gave her a beautiful ride. He loved her the last day. I loved her again today. So very exciting filly, really, Richie.
Ryan mentioned in the interview afterwards, Aidan, that he probably thinks she was still a little bit green in the closing stages. Did you feel that watching?
I'd say she is. She's obviously learning. Like, she went to Chester, learned a lot, but was green, and obviously she's going to improve with racing. What you love about her, she's a great traveller. She's a lot of class, and Ryan felt he was going very easy early today, and usually that means that she'll be able to step up a couple of grades into even higher class races when she's able to
take on the boys.
Well, I'd say if the time comes and the lads decide it, like obviously the lads will decide that. But so listen, so delighted for them to have another filly like that, and for everybody really. So delighted for everyone.
And what a well.
Oh, she ran a great race. Yeah, she stayed. She's obviously by Wooden Bassett. It's very unusual what they're doing. They're speed horses, Wooden Bassett, but they're all staying as well. So it's very unusual.
And coaches too, Rob?
Yes, 100%. And there today, like, she was fighting back again at the line. It's incredible, really.
Hey, Aidan, when I spoke to you after the Coronation Cup, I said that was 10, 11 now. Oaks, 10 Derby wins. Do you ever stop and go, that's not bad?
I know. Well, listen, that's all credit to everybody at home. Like, all I do obviously is observe every day, and before they start off before they're made, before they go to Coolmore, they're rare, they're broken, brought over, and everyone takes charge. And it's such a big team. There's so many people here today that are all very closely involved to the filly on the way up. And are now, and a lot of people at home as well. But they're the people that make it happen, and we're so grateful to it. But like, obviously, if it wasn't for like John and Sue and Michael and Dorian, Derek and Gay and George and Emily and Peter and Stephanie and all the people and all the partners. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So we're so grateful that they're putting in so much to keep these horses and the pedigrees going, and everyone around. We love being part of it to help it all going. So it's great, really, Richie. Thank you.
Sorting the photo out, recalling all those names, but most importantly, another Oaks win for Aidan O'Brien. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, Richie. Thanks very much.
Appreciate Will Buick coming out to talk to us after riding Desert Flower in the Oaks. Will, what was your take on her performance today?
I thought she ran very well. She's stepping up a long way in trip, and look, we were hoping all week that the rain would stay away. Unfortunately, the rain had got in the ground, and look, I think the track is testing. It's genuine good to soft ground. It's drying, so probably a little bit tacky. It would suit fillies with stamina, which the winner certainly had in spades. And but she did, Desert Flower did everything right. She probably didn't quite get the trip. I don't think she sort of last furlong was a long one for her.
The track?
Yeah, look, it's the first time she's on a track like this, obviously, but yeah, she probably struggled a little bit down the hill, but she was balanced all the way through, really. I just had to ask her down the hill a little bit. But look, we'll see. Obviously, this is the immediate aftermath, but whether she'll come back to a mile and a quarter remains to be seen. But regardless, I do think she's a filly that needs good fast ground.
Well, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
So it sounds like potentially a drop back to a mile and a quarter for Desert Flower, who finished third in the Oaks. But on the winner, Jason, it's so important, isn't it, to observe from the trials, because we learn so much from each one. Minnie Hawk, everyone observed the way she took those massive breaths after winning her trials, suggesting she was going to come on. And also for Ryan, going into the Derby tomorrow, having chosen the right one today, the lowest rated of the three, will give confidence Rue Delaquart tomorrow as well.
Yeah, lowest rated. I mean, I think she was £10 inferior on official ratings to the filly who finishes in second. Well, but it's taken that massive jolt forward, an increased blow, and that's Aidan again. He keeps talking about all of the team, and we know the team are important, but his eye and his feel for the thoroughbred is second to none.